Alright guys, welcome back. I'm Josh in the Quick Speed Shop. I'm all dirty, I've been working outside all day. Check it out, Hiltz Auto Co. I'm back from the Syracuse Nationals. As you can see, I saw a bad Chad and Jolene, check it out. Boom. Signed it and everything. So let me tell you my Syracuse National story. I waited too late, it's getting dark, but I took the Model A Hot Rod Shop truck and I hooked the dragster on the dragster freight trailer. And I told this whole shebang to Syracuse. If you haven't seen the video, go watch it. And then look, what's this? Designer dozen. I was picked because I guess I had a unique display. Every year they pick about 120 cars and they whittle them down. They do the top 16 for Syracuse. And that's 120 cars. Excuse me. It's 120 cars out of, I don't know, probably 5,000-6,000 cars, and I got picked for one of them. That was super awesome. So I got to go in a special area, and actually Chad and Jolene came around. They're filming a video, and it's not out yet, but I think they're making it, and I might be in it talking about my truck. We'll see. I'll have to go and watch that tonight. But yeah, I was selected as one of the choices for Designer Top 16 or whatever it is now. Designer dozen, but I think they give 16 awards. Anyways, I didn't make the final cut of the 16, but it was super cool, so I got to be with a bunch of neat cars in there. I had thrown together junk, and other people had $200,000 cars, so that was pretty cool. But anyways, I got back. Today is Sunday. I got back Saturday night. I put out a video, and it was kind of a hodgepodge. It was getting ready, and it was going. It's hard to film at Syracuse because it's so hot, sweating to death. There's lots of background noise, background music, so I didn't film a lot there on the Syracuse video, so now I'm wrapping up now just to give a more concise story of what happened. Anyways, the thing pulled the trailer, no problem. Pulling it, lots of power, no problem. Heated, ran good. The problem was brakes. I took it for one lap around the block Thursday night in the previous video, so that's good enough. Well, I'll tell you what. I took the back roads, and I went down, and I came over a hill, and there was a traffic light that I didn't know was there on a road that I don't usually travel. And it short-cycled, and I locked up the front tires for about 50 feet. I would have thought about running it because it was red-ish by the time I would have got there. But there was a lot of traffic coming the other way, and then there was a huge hump in the road. So I'm like, panic, like smoke in the front tires, downshifting. Got it stopped. So then I was a little nervous, but I got all the way to Syracuse, no problem. Went and stayed with my buddy Ted. We went and hung out in his camper, so that was on site for 2 days. And if you saw me or saw it, there it is. Let me go out back and show you something cool that I got. When I had the dragster in the area for the thing, a guy came over. He's like, "It would be cool, a dual quad intake for that." And I was like, "Well, that's cool, but I really want to put 6.2s on it." And he's like, "Well, I got one with me, and it's got carburetors." Oh, like this one. It's an Offenhauser with 2 Carter AFBs. And it's in a really nice shape, and he came over, and his name was Tall Paul. He said, just call him Tall Paul, but he brought it here, and he gave me a really good price on it. I'm not sure if I'm going to run it with the 2.4s. I still like to do 6.2s, but anyways, I couldn't pass up the deal on it. Offenhauser high riser dual quad nail head intake, so that was super awesome. Scored that, and scored something else. We were drinking a little bit, having some of the wobble pops. It got carried away. My buddy Ted likes models. We went in the model car room, talked to a nice lady whose husband built hundreds and hundreds of cars and passed away, and she's selling them. We got all crazy. I bought a bunch of models. Why did I buy models? I'll tell you what. Have you ever seen a 79 Dodge stacked headlight, if I can open the hood, with a 440 plow truck? Plow picks up and down. I couldn't believe it. Now, he must have built this out of a couple models because the back tires don't match. It's got dual cherry bombs on it. Long box 79 with a bird bath hood. I couldn't believe it. Oh, shoot, the mirror fell off. That's right, it's in the box. And then another one. Look at this. Super Camper Special 79. Super Camper Special 4x4 with a body lift. That's super cool, but these model kits aren't always accurate. That's got a divorce transfer case, which I don't think a 79 would have had, but whatever. It's got a tonneau cover, tailgate opens, KC highlighters, body lift. It's got the Super Camper Special long wheelbase with the spare tire. Brush guard on the front. Super cool 79. camper special. And then check it out. Custom van. It's a shorty Chevy with rally wheels and panel truck. Whoa, with a light on the roof for some reason. Oh, it had a CB antenna, whip antenna. Look at it, and there's a stereo on the center console. Look at that. It's on a 3 on the tree, it looks like. Super, super cool. Brush guard, Minnesota plates. So, boom. Bought 3 models to display. I love this Dodge. Oh no, the antenna. Oh, I'll have to fix some of that. Taillight fell out. The old glue is kind of old on it. Look, whoa. It sits like every other Dodge, crooked. But super freaking awesome. And the lady, the next day, she brought me in the box. Apparently, this looks like it was a whole display or something. Model King, never heard of it. But there's the camper special. 4x4. Has it got the same rims on it? Yep, the same rims. There it is, Tim's Care. Oh, look, you can make it this way. Make it rusty. Is this a new model? But anyways, officially licensed by Ford. So there's a box for that. Super, super cool. Ford pickup, but it's a 4x4 Super Camper Special, which I don't think they ever made a 4x4 Super Camper Special. I think they're all two-wheel drive, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, super freaking awesome. Dent side 79 Ford Super Camper Special with a divorced transfer case. So spent all my money on models and Buick parts. So it was super cool meeting Chad. I also saw Gene Winfield, and as a girl that's been helping him, Michael Leanne, she was nice. I told her thanks for helping Gene. He looks great. And I also saw Tony Angelo. Got myself a Stay Tuned shirt signed by, oops, hold on, where's the logo? Shoot. Not good at displaying one-handed. Stay tuned. Tony Angelo brought up his Firebird, and I went and talked to Tony for a little bit, gave him a sticker. He gave me a sticker. We're going to lose the shop Tony Angelo sticker. And that was neat. Saw Winfield, and anyways, got to hang out. People loved the dragster. Like young guys, old guys, girls, old ladies, kids, everybody. They couldn't believe it. I did a whole bunch of fire-ups. At Syracuse, they actually have a nitro alley. They have like a bunch of nitro burning fire funny cars and dragsters. And the first day I parked like Power Park kitty corner off the side of that, and it was super awesome. I did a fire up that was in my video after they did their fire up, and then I did a whole bunch of other fire ups along the way. So people loved the Death Trap Nailhead powered dragster. They loved it. It was awesome. I'm glad I took it. But I think I will retire the Model A from towing the thing unless I just do it very locally, because it was white knuckling to get it all the way back without wrecking it. You can see how small the front tires are, and they have no grip, and I don't want to flat spot them or hit anything and wreck my truck. So I'll probably stick to the Studebaker from now on. But that was my Syracuse experience. The weather was great both days. It was hot, but no rain. Friday or Saturday, tons and tons and tons of people on Saturday. It was freaking packed. Friday, I always like Friday because it's all the cars and like not just throngs of people. It's nice to get around. But super cool weekend. I really enjoyed camping with my buddy Ted. We got to hang out there, watch bands at night, saw fireworks. It's better than just going up for one day. So we'll probably be camping next year too in the campground. We met our buddy Fred from Canada. He's done shows all over the world. He was pulling a little homemade camper with a Model A coupe. He travels all over the United States and Canada to shows. So Fred was a cool guy. 82 or 3 years old, and he's out all summer cruising. I couldn't believe it. He was a super cool guy. So we had a hell of a time there at the Syracuse Nationals. If you're in the area and or want to go to a show and travel, you should definitely check it out. There's 5,000 or 6,000 cars, and it's a good show. So that's all I got to say about that. Bam! Dodge truck update here. So on the paint video, I was crying about it being nasty and it looked like garbage. Well, I fixed that. I'm doing a pseudo Power Wagon paint scheme. If you look at like you know the movie TV show Simon & Simon, they had one of these stacked headlight 79 Dodge trucks, Power Wagon, and it was black on the bottom and black on the roof of the cab, and it said Power Wagon on the box. If you go, you know, Simon & Simon. So I'm going to simulate that on this truck, and it'll take care of most of my funky paint issues. I've already flat blacked the cab corners where the paint was thin, and it was real thin in here, so I took care of all that flat black. Went and redid over the Herculiner here of flat, and I've still got a Herculiner on the inside. I painted the entire bottom side of the cab black for fluid film. I flat blacked in all this. I fogged a little on the seam of the floor to firewall transition to make that. But this flat black has taken care of all my issues. And there's still a little bit of door jamb issue here, but I'm not going to worry about that. You won't see it with the doors closed. And did that around there. And then across the back of the cab, I'm going to leave the thin paint in the center because I'm going to have a headache rack on my flatbed. You won't really see it, so it's got plenty of paint on it. It's just a little translucent. So I'm not going to worry about that. I just continued to black up and around the back of the cab and kind of just got that done. So that looks good. I like that. I'll be able to touch up the paint on the inside. The rest of the paint looks fine, so instead of spending another $300 on paint, I just rattle clander flat black, and I'll do the sides of the doors and the fenders and stuff, and it'll have flat black, and that'll kind of tie into the flat black flatbed that's going to be on it. Just kind of put it all together. And now that I see how cool this 79 looks with the bird bath hood, I have the original 80 hood that I was going to put back on it, which is not bird bath, but I have a black 75 bird bath hood off the other truck that is in decent shape. I'm thinking about putting a bird bath hood on this truck, just having it all black, or maybe I'll paint it flat black because it's kind of got patina black on it. I might just put the black hood on it just to tie in. The truck will be black and brown with a tan interior, I guess. So I'm still thinking about that, but we're full bore back on the Dodge now. Anything here that's still cream, I'm going to use the kill mat all under the seat, Herculine the floor, and next video with that will be bringing the chassis inside. We'll build the exhaust system for the engine back to the back of the cab, then plop the cab on the chassis, and then it's game on with the reassembly. So that's it, kind of a short one here. I'm going to tell you guys the rest of the summer I'm super far behind at work in my real job. I'm going to have to work some overtime and maybe on some weekends to get things done. So I had a ton of projects planned for the summer, and it sucks. I don't know if I'm going to get, it's like the middle of July now. I don't know if I'm going to get to everything I want to get done, and it is what it is. I'm super bummed out about it, and I hate wasting my life working overtime at work when I could be doing stuff here for you guys. Like, it sucks. I like the money, obviously, but I don't want to just waste my time working overtime for no reason anymore. I have enough doing just regular work all during the week. I don't want to work nights and weekends, but I'm in a time crunch for things that got to get done. We just picked up another project, so that's going to be more on my plate. So I'm going to try my best to get things going here, but once in a while the coverage might be spotty of videos. The gas station's going to get finished. The lumber's all finished. I just got to measure for the metal and get that, and we can put the metal on that, and that'll be pretty much wrapping that up. The Dodge will be going the rest of the summer. All the other cars I still got to get in here. The 37 Ford, I got to switch that to 12 volts. I got to work on that. The 40 Mercury I want to work on. All my other truck, my blue 77, needs brakes, exhaust work, transmission work. I want to put up my 2-post lift in the back, which I guess could be done in the fall. But I don't know. The next 2 months are going to be killing me, and I need to put a roof on my house. So I don't know. Anyways, we're on the high from Syracuse, back from there. So anyways, that's it. Dodge next. Thanks for watching. If you haven't seen my main Syracuse video with getting there and miscellaneous Syracuse action, go check that out. And I'm going to wrap this one up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bam, right here doing something cool. Or playing with models, I don't know. Whatever it is, you'll see it right here at the Quick Speed Shop. Don't forget to subscribe, tell your friends, hit the button. It's easy. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. And it allows me to make more content. We'll see you next time.